I have no microphone, and I'm wondering to myself, should I continue this video without a microphone? What do you think? I'm on Z-Pack antibiotics. I've been look shaking. You see those shakes? Okay, I've been shaking for 4 weeks. So let me see where I'm at. Testing the microphone. You're like, why is he doing so many tests? It's like his first time shooting a video. So let me explain to you what happened. Okay, once upon a time, um, before I started a company with Jamie, life was simple. And then what happened was, so I had this microphone tied to this joint right here, and then I hit the phone. Not out of anger, but I hit the phone, and then it bent my stuff. So hopefully this works. Anyway, this is Eddie Cologne, EC Details. Welcome back to another episode. Um, and happy birthday to me. Look, if you're watching this on a Monday, I just turned 40. 40. This dude is 40. Look at my skin though. Look, okay? Black people don't crack. Just look, okay? You don't see any wrinkles. You see a dimple right here. So happy birthday to myself. Uh, hashtag happy birthday. I might give away something for my birthday. Who cares? Who? We'll see. Okay, yes. All right. I want to go over. It's that time of year. Winter's upon us. People are outside. You got Mike outside freezing his nuts off. Go watch his channel, The Outdoor Detailer. He's trooper. Okay, trooper. Literally probably wakes up at 5 in the morning, rolls to a parking lot, freezes. Thank God for the garage, because I see Carlos out there struggling. Well, he doesn't really struggle. He just starts laughing. That guy's the happiest dude alive. You know what I'm saying? And then you see Elaine. Well, Elaine really, she's from California, so she's not freezing. But I'm talking about the individuals who have detailing businesses that are freezing. God bless you. Anyway, happy birthday to Eddie Cologne. What I decided to do was a rinseless wash video with a rinseless wash that should be out soon, but isn't out yet, and give you some feedback about it. We're gonna test it. We're gonna review it. We're gonna do the one dunk with a jobber. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do one dunk with a jobber just to see how it releases dirt. And then also talk about low key, because smell is a funny thing. Smell's a fickle thing. Um, I say that tongue in cheek, but there's a lot of people who say rinseless washes. So I picked a scent based off my wife's favorite scent that I got her in college. Scent was like the scent that they used to have at Bath and Body Works, the cucumber scent. You can never buy it. It doesn't smell like Hero. It's more like watermelon cucumber situation, right? But then, I left it in the bucket for a week. The smell wasn't good. 14 days. The 14th day, I got the stench that took a bile bomb to release it from the garage. So I don't know. For me, it's like Don Norman used to say when he wrote his book, The Design Principles. He used to work for Apple a long time ago. If you design for everyone, you design for no one. So sense very subjective. Something I learned from Brad too, from ADS. What he likes, what I like are going to be two different things. So, I mean, I can't design for the world, because then you don't really produce anything. So I might let it ride. If you leave it in your bucket for more than 7 days, expect a scent that is going to make you throw up. That's where we're at. I mean, salute. Okay. I warned you. I'm just being honest. Scent is pleasant. It's nice to use. Just this is where we're at. So I'm going to walk you through this collection I have here. So there's no label. This came all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. This came all the way from, uh, Italy. Came from Italy. So this is a NovaCare S3 rinseless that they just released. It's actually part of the testing crew at the beginning, before we started carrying them. I want to go over scent. It smells very, 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 very amazing. That's not even a proper English sentence. It smells wonderful. Gosh, man, I've been waiting for like 3 weeks to smell. Fremont hose got me acting all COVID up. Yeah, it smells very cologne. It's not pungent, right? It's not like, man, I'm gonna put it in a bucket, I'm gonna regret it. It's not that kind of scent, right? But it smells very, very expensive, like a cologne, like a Million cologne. And then we have their washing coat. This one is one of the slickest, slicker. This one's a slickerooey, and it also cleans like a monster, but at least protection. And this, dang, that one smells insane too. They all smell good. So this one is their wash and coat or rinseless and coat. So this one expect to leave behind um, some protection. Is it hydro save level? No. Is it? It's more. It's going to be more in line with any rinseless that offers like a rinseless wash, a rinseless coat. Not a rinseless wash, a rinseless and coat, or a rinseless with polymers that leave protection behind. It's one of those, right? So it's not like, for me, when I think of that, I think of Hero Hybrid Wash from Ethos. Those don't leave behind, or DIY, or even Clean by Pan. Those don't leave behind a lot of protection. Panel Prep removes it. This one, I try to remove it with a Panel Prep. Since you've been gone, I cannot breathe. Nah, not happening. But super slick. S3, on the other hand, is a surfactant made rinser. So let's dilute it. Let's go look at the Tesla. Let's put this to work. We're going to try, test it, and I'll give you my feedback. I'm pretty excited for this one. Super surfactant heavy with some polymers, but leave zero behind. I actually made it so they have this thing called Siang, which is their Siang, which is their coating that you could coat right over it. Panel prep and coat, but you would do that with anything in these days. So let's show you the car. Let's go over it. You ready? I'm ready. So peep this, gentlemen, men, women, ladies. So you have your S3, okay? I am going to take my 2 ounces, super surfactant heavy, by the way. This is a surfactant heavy polymer. Okay, I'm gonna take my 2 ounces because I got 4 ounces in the bucket here. It's got a nice green color. I am going to move the cart because I have the bucket already made. You see that? Ta-da! I'm gonna show you the car. I have a sponge here. Now look, okay, I wanna show you this. There was another rinseless wash I was testing that they told me it was the best. And then I was like, oh man, every rinseless wash I've ever used, except for one, you know what it is, it takes dirt off. So I'm gonna actually put this in a bucket, see how we release it. It's pretty old, it looks stained, right? And I have a new jobber, and then we're gonna show you the paint in a second. So I don't care about the one dunk, I just wanna see if we can clean it. So I'm gonna put it in the bucket. I'm gonna see if it'll clean my sponge. Sponge is, it's not getting cleaned. And now the question is this one of those that got stained because it was like road film? You know, some rinseless washes don't release that, but look at this stain. You would think that would come off, right? Didn't come off. I would have to try it with Nemesis or something else. But just to show you what it is, oh man, the smell, the perfume in here is real good. Like I said, an old rival, Hero, Nemesis. Why do you keep talking about those? Those are my favorite, guys. DIY, Apple Orchard, since the situation is insane. The peach stuff from Ethos smells real good. Hydra, dude, Hydra's impressive. If you haven't used the new Hydra, impressive. Okay, impressive. Yeah, I'm leaving in this here while we talk. I'm gonna show you the panel here. Again, my tomfoolery is at an all-time high. Feeling blessed, hitting 40. I just want to show you a new rinseless wash that's coming out from Italy. And last time a person from Italy made it, we know how that went. Peep this, okay? We have a whole bunch of dirt here. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. You can see the dirt all over here. I'm not gonna pre-spray it. Well, I just wanna see if it'll take off. All right, so I'm gonna dunk my rinseless in the bucket. I have the rinseless wash here, okay? I am going to come in. You see that? I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna dunk that in the bucket. I'm gonna see if I can get you on camera here, dunking that in the bucket. All right, so one dunk. Yeah, like, that was good, actually. That's all I'm gonna say about that one, player. All right, let's go back to the panel here. You saw that. Okay, that was insane. All right, that's for any rinseless wash to grab that. Insane. Just all I'm gonna say about that. If you don't know what I'm talking about being able to come in, grab it with the dirt. You hear that, right? So pre-spray the panels, and you can just see how it starts to go to work on the dirt. This might be better than Nemesis. I don't know. Just talking on my anus, but no, it can't be. No point is said, and it can't be. We'll see. And I'm not saying Nemesis is the greatest, but Nemesis is straight cleaner. Let's take the sponge. Remember, that part's already dirty, so we're gonna go to this part here, and I'm going to grab all the corners, everything, and it's slick. It's super slick to the touch on the panel. My car is coated. Okay, you see that? Again. So you can see it here. So you can see it here. Okay. That one's not coming off. Remember, I already told you this one though. And you see it doesn't foam like that foams, that shit of foam. You know what I'm talking about. Salt is real in this man's voice today, kids. All right, let me take this. I'm gonna show you on this side too, just from the experience of a towel dry off. We'll go over that in a second. But it cleaned it real good. You can tell here how it cleaned it. When I take you to this side of the car, I'll take you to this side, sorry for the noise. And I come in and I do the roll method, a whole bunch of dirt coming off. Come in, there's a lot of slickness on just the solution itself, okay? But dunk that in the bucket. And I only dumped one side, but yeah, so the slickness on that is real good. Is it gonna rival the slickness of like Hero, DIY, things of that nature? I'm not sure. I have to test it against it, but as a cleaner, it does good, man. It does insane. Let me try it again with the microfiber when there's solution on the car to get our feel. Yeah, slickness is there for cleaning. Yeah, man, the smell, the slickness, it's crazy. Now let me take the sponge again. Wait. Oh, okay, sit. Anytime you do a rinseless wash, Glenn, you want your sponge to be dripping. You see that? Anytime you do a rinseless wash, Glenn. Anytime you do a rinseless wash, you want your sponge to be dripping like that. I'm not calling you out because you suck. I'm just saying your rinseless wash game needs a little help, fellas, you know? I love you, you're my boys. You're my boys. Slickness is at the level of life. Man, slickness is, I guess it's up there with the best in terms of slickness. You can see it. It feels real slick on, you go here, it feels real slick on the panel. It feels real slick on cleaning off. Now let's try dry off. Now this is one of the things that I haven't really thought about, right? Is people who do rinseless washes, they want a nice dry off experience. So I'm gonna test it and give you my feedback. Yeah, so like when I think of dry off here, I'm gonna spray some on my car. Right, I'm gonna act like we just washed it. Man, it's super slick. Okay, I feel like sock here. That's slickness is nice. All right, and the dry off is pleasant. Now, is it gonna dry off like those that are like heavier in polymers? No, so you'll feel like others are slick, but to me that's slick enough to dry off on the panel without having to worry about having a drying aid. Oh, man, that smells insane. All right, let's go on the other side. I'll show you the other side of the car. All right. So S3 is gonna be a certified monster in 2025. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's just cleaning, the no foam, the slickness, the wipe off, the smell. The cleaning with the mitt without the wash mitt hits every single box. Again, it's gonna be wild. If that's the formula they're coming out with. I say that with pause because, you know, Tanner, you know, Jeffsy, you know, you were there with me, okay? We're gonna mix this now. So I finished the cleaning the back of the car with S3. Some of the dirtiest, we have some dirty panels on this side. I'm gonna go over their S4, which is rinseless and coat. I'm gonna dilute it. I have 4 gallons in my bucket that I have. Another bucket here. We're gonna do just 256 to 1. The smell is insane. Okay, insane. I have another IK sprayer, a jobber, and I'll probably get a new, not a new, but another thing. So I'm putting it in here. Right away, the color looks insane. I asked the question of when you know it's a polymer mix, and this is the answer to that. Do you see the bucket here? You see how it went from a clear to a white. Now, if I have S3, S3 is straight clear. You can see the dirt goes to the bottom of the bucket, and you can see how dirty it was, but the dirt's traveling to the bottom of the bucket. That one does an insane job encapsulating. This one, you could just tell there is some polymers in it, and it feels slicker. And the scent, smell that. The scent is a wild. I can smell it from here. Okay, wild isn't really a definition of a scent, but if I had to tell, I had to say it's more of a misty type of, smells like Reset. And I thought Reset was good, but a little more flowery. I'm gonna put this in here. Get this ready with you on camera. You know, I always do this on camera so people don't think I'm, you know, the tomfoolery is real and I'm here trolling. And then we're gonna do a panel of the door. I gotta keep the door on this side of the car mature because that one has phobic and I'm doing a phobic test. I don't know how long this lasts, but we'll do the front door and the quarter panel here. All right, you see the dirt on this door here? The dirt is evident. You can tell right here, just by where I put my fingers, there's a lot of road film. Okay, you can see that. I'm going to do the same thing I did. Have a brand new jobber. Any towel would work, right? Any 360 towel would work. I'll dip it in the bucket. I'm only gonna go right here. And you see the difference in white and dirt. You can see it here. I'm gonna put it one drop. Now, does a good job cleaning, okay? Now let me spray that door and we'll do this half here. And you can see the dirt. So I'm gonna spray that door to see how you get cleaning wise. We'll go over slickness on this and the dry off. So you can see how it does a good job breaking it down right here. It doesn't break down as quick as the S3, but it does break down the dirt. And then the slickness is, look, dunk one dunk. That is insane. The slickness on this is absolutely nutty. Check that out. So you see that dirt, one dunk. I'm not hitting the grit guard either. Just doing one dunk, showing it here, okay? The slickness on this is, wow. Look, all right. I'm thinking like, what do you compare it to? It rivals that of anything on the market. In terms of slickness, now this is the redo because they had a version that sucked. So this is the redo. They went back to the drawing board, and even on dry off, it's insane. So let me show you this. So you see that's clean, and you could just tell on that side that I left dirty. So it does an amazing job cleaning road film. I will call this road film. It's on there, right? It's stuck on the car. It did an amazing job cleaning it. It kept it squeaky clean. I'm gonna bring the bucket around. Okay, I'm gonna show you the bucket here. But before that, I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna show you cleaning. Let me come down a little more so you can see it. I'm gonna show you cleaning from this perspective so you can see it. I am going to this is the stuff that would stain sponges. You know what I'm talking about? When you come in and you stain a sponge or a towel because it's a road film and it's hocked on, like I said, winter's outside, so stuff is kind of wild. Let me come in and just do one section here. I'm gonna dunk it so you can see it in the bucket. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's good. Look how the bucket looks. So you can tell it's a polymer bucket. I'll zoom out so you can see it here. So you can tell it's a polymer type of rinseless. You can tell my sponge isn't dirty. I used it. You can tell it's got some surfactants, right? When I do that, but you could feel how slick it is, and the scent is insane too, bro. These people, man, these Italian people, they're doing God's work with this Armani scent. Let's get closer here. Let's get the sponge in there so you can see that in real time, and let's go here. Show you here. There we go. So this one might be what a lot of people would want, right? If you're looking for an all-arounder from their line, it might be the washing coat. Now, again, I don't know how long this is gonna last in terms of protection. All I know is that the experience, it's great. The experience is great. Let me spray the car. Let's go here. Let's spray the car. Let's do a little drying to see how it feels. This is a test that I started adding with my Rinseless wash test because of what people said about Nemesis, because the dry off sucks, right? Or to them it does. To me, it's fine, because that's what I like. But yeah, this is slick on the towel. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. It works great on glass. It's fine. S4 Rinseless is fire. So let me clean the other side with S3. Yeah, so it's kind of cool to see how they're similar in cleaning, but different in slickness in terms of wipe off. The S3, like I said, gives me that Nemesis vibe, but has a little more slickness on the towel. The S4 gives me clean by pan, gives me hero vibes, hybrid from Etho vibes with the cleaning ability of S3. I haven't tested, staining glass on the S4. S3 I did. It did the same as everything else on the market. It comes right off with the damp towel. I'm gonna clean this door again so you can see the difference, but they both turn the bucket black in sense of cleaning. You can see that the dirt is being emulsified, being broken up. They both pull dirt down, but this is not like one of those heavy polymers that just suck dirt down. This is breaking up and cleaning. So the vibe of the S4 would be probably something everyone will love. Again, I don't know slickness or how long that slickness is gonna last in terms of protection, but the cleaning is insane. Which side is the side with the rinse and coat? They both break dirt down real good. You can see. This gave it away because of freaking dolly. But yeah, this one's the rinse and coat. You can see how it does emulsify the dirt. It breaks it down. And then you also have the S3, which breaks the dirt down as well and does the pulling down of dirt. So they both do that. If you're looking for a polymer that just pulls it down and doesn't get the water dirty, there's only one that exists. Just throwing that out there. Everything else is using surfactants to break it down. Heavy surfactants, right? Let's talk about bucket vibes right here. You see? Barely any foam. This one as well. There you go. That's all you're gonna get in the bucket for both. So they both do a good job. They both smell the same, and they both clean the car real good. You can see here, left nothing to the car. It doesn't mess with hydrophobics. Like I said, the rinse coat, I might have to try that to see what it lasts. But let's touch the panel. Left it real slick. So this one left it real slick. This one left it feeling like it was clean, super clean. So yeah, it does. You can feel, man, you can just feel the difference. You can feel the difference on both these. Yep, this just has phobic on it. Phobic by its own nature is slick, but this is a little slicker with the rinse and coat. Again, I would have to ask them how long that leaves protection behind. Is it hydrosafe protection? I don't think so. And that one's just cleaner. So we're gonna let that sit. We'll come back, we'll test it. All right, look, I didn't wanna wait the hour, okay? But we're gonna get those polymer marks you have here, like right here, right here, right here. If I get you an angle, you'll see it. I am going to take a damp towel and I am going to wipe it off. So, does it come off? Yeah. Can you use in direct sun? Yeah. Test it in the summertime. And it's good to go. It's the same company that makes the most expensive APC I've ever seen in my life. Do you remember when I did those videos about this APC that cost like 280 bucks? No joke. A gallon's like $290 US. US, probably the most best smelling APC, and it hits as hard as heavy duty X, hits as hard as a citrus degreaser, but it's just expensive. So the raw materials they're using have to be insane, right? For it to cost that much. It's the same company that when we tested their iron soap, it didn't smell like butthole. It was in NovaCare. They have like enzymes, right? This is that same company from Italy that's doing crazy things too with their stuff. So it's exciting, man, to test it. It's exciting to be able to bring it to the US. So I'm stoked about that. But where does it rank with what we have, right? We have a copious amount of rinseless washes that are absolutely insane, right? Fine Lab V3, and you have Fine Lab V3, you have Hero, you have Clean by Pan, you have the new Opti Hybrid, you have Nemesis, you have 914, you have, bro, there's a list. Like, HydroSave, RRW, Absolute, bro, the list goes on. The list is insane, right? The list of rinseless are insane. At the top of them, you find the same kind of characteristics, right? The top of what the rinseless washes that everyone love is like, you love slickness, you like gloss, you like wiping off, you like cleaning, you like it not to stain your media, you like to do this and that. You want some protection, you want no protection. So at the end of the day, you pick what you want. This is the great thing about detailing. Whatever suits you as a detailer, pick it. They made two for everyone. Meaning, S3, if you just want a cleaner, straight cleaner, I believe it might be as good or better than Nemesis. I just have to do the test between Nemesis, Hero, and that to see which one cleans better. S3 leaves nothing behind, like Nemesis. But the experience of the wipe off was a little bit better than Nemesis on dry panel. Let's just throw it out there. The coat one, I have to see where it ranks because you're competing against Clean by Pan and Hero and Hydra. To me, Hydra's insane. Hydra's insane. Hydra is insane. So see, there's so much. So these two that they have will compete with what we have right now in the market. It might beat some. It won't be out until 2025 or January, but the technology's there. So they're leveraging everything they know. It's the same company, like I said, that makes the most expensive HPC. So the cleaning on this was insane. And the smell was intoxicating. So they hit it out the park with this one. Boys at NovaCare, bellissimo, okay? Does that mean good? I have no idea. Anyway, we'll see. With that said, I want to thank you for watching. Thanks for coming on. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Road to 10K. Appreciate everything you do for the community. And also leave a comment down below if there's something else you want to see in this channel or what your thoughts are on what you like out of a rinseless wash. With that said, I'm out.